Yo, 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 what's going on, guys? I know it's been a while since I've posted a YouTube video. I am now going to try to restart everything from the beginning. I have had some very stressful things go on in my life recently, and I don't know if they're going to get any better, but I'm hoping that now that I've come out with a new mindset on life, that I kind of hope that I can keep energy and kind of pass out that energy to people that needs it, because that's the only thing that's kept me going recently. So I'm going to adjust this music on my end and then turn it up on your guys's. I need to go get water, but like the title says, I'm pretty sure this saves on YouTube afterward as a YouTube VOD, so I will probably take my own YouTube video and edit it as I watch it to make an actual video out of it. This is just a stream to kind of get back into the pace of things again. But I'm probably just I'm not doing hardcore. I refuse to do hardcore because the couple times that I've done hardcore, it was a one and done thing, and I want to play single player differently. I've always kind of, at first I was just putting in random seeds until I saw a village, is how I used to play Minecraft. And then I learned about Minecraft Atlas, and then I would go and spam through like 300 different worlds that I could have played in that probably could have been good. They could have had great loot even. I could have beat the Ender Dragon within the first 15 minutes. But I skipped past them because they were not the map that I always was used to looking up in old Minecraft. So this time I'm just going to, instead of using Minecraft Atlas, instead of trying to search down everything on episode 1, I'm still going to look for a village at the beginning. I might not find a village, and I might not settle down next to a village, but I'd like to find somewhere close to one. Because, let's face it, villagers are an essential thing in Minecraft now, and if you can't find a village before you get an elytra, then you don't need the villagers after that point, really. Like, yeah, if you're on a server with friends, you can make stores and stuff, but unless you're going into your world and not just trying to play the game, and you're trying to build a city, usually when you build a city, it's because you want to do it with friends. You don't do it by yourself. And if you do it by yourself and it's like a YouTube Let's Play, it makes more sense to do it that way. And then, yeah, it makes more sense to go get your elytra before you deal with villagers. But villagers do heavily increase the likelihood and possibility of getting an elytra faster, and also making it easier to do stuff in Minecraft as a whole. So, I am a little bit, I don't know how to say, really, because I don't want YouTube to take my money. I probably also shouldn't be listening to lo-fi music by Lo-Fi Girl on YouTube either, because I'm pretty sure she has this stuff copyrighted. Okay, so since I'm probably not going to get money off this video anyway, I'm just going to say it. I smoked a lot of weed. And not like a lot. Like, I've realized recently, with all of this other experience in life, I also didn't want to smoke nearly as much weed due to financial struggles after a bunch of other stuff that's happened. But with me trying to figure out how to cut back my cost of weed, I found out that my family and friends have all made me out to be a fucking fiend. I did not realize that this whole time I've been hitting bongs and joints wrong, and I've been hitting them way too harshly. I never listened to the, like, people that were like, you don't have to always get obliterated. I wasn't trying to always get obliterated. They thought I was naturally just trying to get higher and higher. No, I did not realize that there was a breathing technique to this shit. And since I have learned that, I can smoke possibly a gram by myself. Usually a gram is... A lot of people would say that's a fiend level, which it is. I didn't realize that until recently. But a gram was like every time I smoked. I would take a gram outside, smoke the entire thing within like 15-20 minutes, go inside and eat something, and my high would be gone. But I found out that I've been doing it wrong this whole time, and now that I've actually got a breathing technique for it and I've understood it, I can smoke less than a gram a day. And it's crazy because I feel so much better and still the same amount of high. So a little bit of that to throw in there. I know I've just been talking this whole time, but hell, it's my stream. I need to get some stuff off my chest. Maybe that's what I'll be doing with YouTube. Maybe that's how I will cope through the hard times I'm going through. Just by sitting here talking to you guys playing video games. But I will leave you guys with the music for a couple more moments. I'm going to go get a water though. Alright, I am now back. Oh, and apparently my face cam has eaten shit, and since I've mentioned the fact that I am having financial struggles, I am not going to be doing face cam. And I really don't... Where's my mouse on your guys' screen? My mouse doesn't appear on your guys' screen, that's weird. What the fuck was I talking about? Oh, since I have face cam gone, I can't do the Wi-Fi thing, because if I do that, the Wi-Fi at this apartment kind of sucks ass, so I can't make my phone the secondary camera anymore either. Plus, I haven't set up the new technology from that same app. I got a new phone, I haven't set it up on that phone yet. And I didn't get a new phone recently. It's been at least like 6 months to almost a year now. And that was just because my previous phone broke. Pretty much, because after I got in the car accident, I think my phone was already fucked up then. And then my phone got more fucked up after the car accident whenever I was back at work, because I had got my phone like crushed at work a couple times and dropped it. Stuff that happens on blue collar jobs. Alright. Even though I'm not on camera, I'm still fixing my posture because I sit like a fucking gremlin. I know my name's Goblin, but that's because I used to be a literal fucking goblin. Alright. High survival. I'm getting rid of that because I don't actually play on that one ever. I don't even... Oh, this is creative. I was just testing shit in that world. So I'll leave that one because that one's the world I just jump into and see if other shit works. This world I'm probably going to delete, but I played it and it was... I got pretty far on it. I think I got to Elytra. Ah, why would I do that? This is the wrong one. That was so framey though. Why is it so framey? Options. Yeah, I have it on peaceful right now. I don't care. This is what I play when I'm usually high. That's why. I don't have those on usually. But yeah, no. This is whenever I'm playing by myself and I'm just high. I just come in here. So far I've gone and got like the cherry blossom stuff, some cocoa, nether portal, mine that goes straight down to 15. And it goes further than that, but my mining system, the way I do it is I mine in a straight line on 15. because that's where iron spawns in high frequencies whenever you're strip mining, and it can get you coal and stuff as well. But then after I mine in a straight line, I'll do like a 3-block hallway, so it'll be one more block over, and I do 4 blocks now because of how I have to do it. I do 4 blocks, and these 2 center blocks will be dug straight down all the way to the bottom of the earth, and then go over 2 more and do the same thing, because then I'm digging straight down, but I'm not going to fall into lava because it's both sides of the block I have to break. And then you also are getting more space all the way up and down for diamonds and iron. I've noticed that I had a large increase in stuff. This is my super smelter, and then I think this is sugarcane. Yeah, the sugarcane farm, I'm setting that up in the new world because I've learned how to make that, and it works pretty damn good. And disclosure, before I actually make my real world, I'm probably going to do the same thing I'm doing with this world and put it on peaceful only whenever I'm like sitting in a corner overnight. If I know I'm going for long hours and I don't want everything in progress to be destroyed off camera, because I don't want to be recording all night at all times whenever I have this thing on. But if I died overnight, I didn't want you guys to be like, oh, what happened to all of your gear? Like if I had full netherite armor and I was wearing it at all times, and then I died sitting here and I was just sitting here in my own loot for like an hour, my shit despawns. Oh, and I have an iron door on here because right outside this iron door is a village. I kind of built my house into the side of the wall. This is so I can get the surge achievement. But I also, this waterfall and everything from this wall up and over was not there before. Like, whenever you get up to right here, this is actual world. These 2 were created by the world. Then, like, these 2 were as well. But all of this stuff all the way across the top of it, and even most of the stone that I had to resmelt, and the waterfall, because the waterfall wasn't here. I just created this. It's just 1 block at the top that comes down twice to make it look like the waterfall is, like, falling through the entire mountain. But I built all this by hand. This wasn't already here, which is kind of cool. I don't usually terraform shit. I know I'm talking a lot, and this ain't even the real world. So let's get into the actual game. Now you guys can see my mouse. Cool. All right. Survival. I don't know why I moved past that. I'm not going to have it on normal right away, because let's face it, at the beginning, food is a really deplenishing thing. But I'm going to put it on easy to where I still have to look for food and I have to carry food. Commands, no, I don't want commands to be on because then I'm going to cheat and teleport everywhere. I don't want to do that. Name. Goblin Kingdom. Oh shit. Kingdom. There we go. That's how you spell kingdom, right? I'm gonna feel really stupid if I look this up afterward and then realize that's not how you spell Goblin Kingdom. Face it. I don't care. Don't know what the fuck that is, and I'm actually going to even add like 3 numbers. That was not 3. So that's completely random. Don't know what that is. The only rule I turn off is update fire, so I can build stuff that has wood and shit and it's not gonna burn down, because I don't like that risk of losing all my shit, because I want to build in a certain material that looks nice. I keep everything default except for that. Okay. Loading into the world right away. Not too shabby. I don't like the fact that we're... Oh, shit. You see all this sugarcane? I'm going to minimize that tab for music. pumpkins too. Hell yeah. This is the best start to a Minecraft series I've ever had. I'm probably going to have to do a lot of bleeping. I don't care, actually. You know what? I'm not getting paid for my first couple of videos. I know that. Let's face it. I'm just going to do this just because I want to talk the way I do. And if they have a problem with it later, then I'll edit it. But I probably should learn how to edit it pretty soon. So I'm not, like, making very loud bleeps in videos. I'm waking people up at 5 o'clock in the morning. Alright. But, this kind of sucks because we're in a birch forest and I don't really like building too much with the birch log itself. The stripped version of it looks kind of nice, and so does the, like, plank version. But, let's face it, no one's doing anything with this zebra print. I'm glad that they said that they're actually planning on bringing a new, whatchamacallit, new birch, like, biome into this. This is also dark oak too? Hell yeah. And I can start off with a mushroom farm if I wanted to. That's not something that anyone has ever said, and I probably don't even need to do that. I could probably find enough mushrooms, like, just by finding a dark oak forest and breaking down those trees and regrowing those trees. And honestly, there's probably better mushroom farms than the one I'm thinking of, because I'm thinking of, like, old school Minecraft mushroom farm. Like, the only way to make the Minecraft mushroom, even before, like, those were a thing, because, yeah, they were still a thing, but, like, it was on Mushroom Island only. You didn't have the dark oak. But whenever it was only on Mushroom Island, and it took forever to find that place, the old way of doing it was you take mushrooms that you found on the ground from the swamps, and then if you wanted more and you didn't have enough swamp, you would just take those and put them in a dark cave that has no light in it and just wait for them to grow on other pieces of stone. At least that's what I'm pretty sure used to, like, be the way, because I only got a couple. Like, I don't even know if it was just my friends messing with me at that point. They could have just been, like, assholes and been telling me that, and then going on the server when I'm not on and just put, like, 1 or 2 more just to mess with me. Because honestly, the only production we saw was like 5 more, and it was numerous days of us playing. We just gave up. It might have also been because we were out of render distance majority of the time, but I don't actually know. I'm loving the amount of sugarcane we're finding off rip. I do want to get some of these, like, dark oak trees, but at the same time, I don't really need to worry about that. It's so weird seeing the new UI with that shit. I'm not used to it yet. Since they've made the bubbles, like, actual circles. I remember, like, I don't know if I'm tripping, but I'm pretty sure it was just they popped and they disappeared. Now it actually is, like, showing you lack those bubbles of air, like they're popped and the bubble is gone. And it throws me off so much because I'm not used to seeing those little dots above that whenever the bubbles are popped. I'm just used to seeing bubbles reappear. Unless that's a Minecraft Mandela effect that I've had in my brain because I used to play old Minecraft. It's kind of a funny way to think about it. Minecraft Mandela. Why is this here? Is this a shipwreck? It is! I thought this was just a... That's spruce. I was like, why is there just a piece of spruce here? It is! I fucking knew it. And why have I been doing this like a bot? This is the first time that it's taken me this long to actually make tools. I am so sorry for every Minecraft like player that's watching this that's just like cringing at how I'm doing shit now. I am under the influence of the Mary Jane. I do not care about your feelings. I'm only doing this so I can get a furnace and some stone. So I can get a stone axe to mine iron if I have to. Unless there is iron down there, and then the stone axe or the stone pickaxe will just be for later. Do 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 do. I'm really gonna be sad if I do all this work and there's so much iron down there. I know I shouldn't be wasting that wooden pick, but honestly right now I just need it out of my inventory, and I'm probably gonna find enough coal to make that irrelevant. I wish I had webcam, because honestly webcam makes streams so much better, and so does it for some YouTube videos. Since there's nothing else going on the screen, I'm going to lose all of my ADHD kids. I might even lose some of the ADHD like teens and young adults that are watching. They're probably like, I need my dopamine. I need to just scroll on TikTok for 45 minutes and then come back to your video just to watch 10 more minutes. That's the new version of emo. Not you're actually emo, it's just your eyes look really faded and everything, and it's not because you're depressed, it's because you don't have the dopamine anymore. Your dopamine sensors have been overloaded. Okay, I think this is the... Why is it like that? I'm trying to get used to this. Oh, moss blocks right off rip. I never get those right off rip. Feather falling in that I will take. Suspicious stew I will eat because I don't know what it does. Of course it poisons me. It gives me more problems than what I already had. Yay! So how does this work? Why am I know that there's supposed to be up to 3 chests on a sunken ship, but since this is all underground and I don't see any of it, I don't know where is where. Because I feel like I'm already at the top, but there should be a section in the middle, right? Or is this the end of the boat? That's the front of the boat. The front of the boat has the small chest. Okay, I think I'm understanding where I am now. Which means... if I sit here and dig this way, I should eventually run into 2 more chests. One will be inside of the door, and the other one will be right above it, so I can just dig straight up after this. Buried treasure map, good. Feathers, good. Matter of fact, let's get rid of anything we don't need. That, and that, and that. Trust me, there's a reason why I'm doing this all right now. Because later on, I'm going to be sitting here thinking, what am I doing? Why can't I figure out what I want to do? And it's because I will have too much shit in my inventory for me to be able to comprehend what I need. Alright. Which side is it facing? So it should be this way. This way, and then... there's the wood. Alright. Apparently I've dug too much with it. Alright. Oh, shovel. Don't know why I couldn't find that at first. With time goes, I wanna be deep in your arms. I got the right temperature. I tried placing that beforehand. Alright, where am I exactly on this boat? I'm correct. This should be lower deck. And yep, this is where the iron is. Boop. Boop. I'll put those in there and get rid. No, I need those. Those are my building blocks that I will need. I don't need that stuff though. Alright, increase productivity by putting all this up in this part of my hands. Building blocks will come down here. This is stuff that I want to keep down there. This can go there, there. Valuables. Alright. Ooh, and this is close. Alright. And this is where the building blocks come back into play. And just so I don't fall to my death traveling later. Ooh, I forgot to look for sheep. There is going to be nothing but mobs out. I know about the map, guys. Don't worry. I'm not going to forget. For you guys that are watching on YouTube, I'm going to leave this part in for y'all. Guess what? I am currently live on YouTube. Wait a minute. I forgot. I'm not doing Twitch right now, so I don't have to say for those that are watching from YouTube. So what is that then? Was it... Oh, Bruce, nice. That's exactly... This is the perfect spot, actually. I need to find out what that seed was. I have dark oak, ocean, and spruce all in one spot. Now, if there's a village nearby, this is the best start that I've ever had to a game. But, what was I talking about before I got distracted with everything? I'm sorry, guys. I am going... Oh, yeah. I know what it is now. For those that were watching as a YouTube video and not, like, streams, I'm gonna have to redo that. I'm too high to just do that, but I might leave that in the video just so it's kind of funny. But those who are watching as a YouTube video side of things and not a YouTube stream, I stream on YouTube now. I'm just going to stream on YouTube every once in a while to calm my nerves and kind of use this as a getaway from life, because that's what I need. I need something that I can do that will bring me some closure right now. But I do need to find some sheep really quickly. Okay, so I got out of range of this now. I need to actually put this in my offhand and swim. And the reason why I have kelp right now is not for me to worry about it now, but for me to then, if I need to, grow it later. But the reason why I have it is for a water elevator for later, because I don't know if I'm ever going to make it back to an ocean. Oh, well, looky here. This is unguarded. I'm going to need food, that, and berry chest. Get some bubbles of air real quick. A part of this, I'm going to get all the achievements, so I need to do that so I get hunger. I'm sorry. I'm not going to focus on all the achievements right away, but I am going to focus on some of the achievements, such as eating rotten flesh, because I am going to 100% forget to eat rotten flesh later. And since I'm going to actually need a food source, these fish are just unfortunate creatures that happen to only be put in the world to give me food or XP. I do need to get over to that spruce biome after finding this, because I do want to get some spruce trees and spruce tree saplings. I'm seeing a lot of dark oak, so I feel like I'm going to get dark oak eventually again. Alright, so it's right here. And there's a lava pit nearby. That looks like a ravine. Which means there might be a way to get some early game iron besides what I already have. Alright. So how I'm gonna have to do this is I'm gonna go through here real quick. Oh, they look to be two different maps, so I could get two buried treasure maps off rip. That's actually... I am so glad that I said that I was doing that at the beginning of the stream. I feel so much better now that I know that me not caring about Minecraft has given me, like, the best seed because I gave too much about Minecraft. And just in case we find any gold blocks or diamonds, I'm going to have this on standby. Don't need that anymore, but I do want that to be in my inventory. Just keep the cobbled. I was gonna make a furnace, but I don't need a furnace yet. You guys might be thinking, why am I mining all of this when knowing that I am somewhere near it? It's because, if I'm correct, there should only be one block between me and the sand, so I should see the bottom of the chest and not drop a zombie on my own head. I should go for all of them, but this one. Two diamonds? Alright. That's 22 iron. 12 gold. Put those two diamonds in there. Got some water breathing. Alright. We get a bunch of cool stuff. I'm so happy that we have all this right away. I'm still hoping that I can find a village kind of early. But besides that, everything else has gone exactly the way it needs to. For us to be able to just keep playing Minecraft and enjoying it instead of having to worry about just survival. And I can actually now throw... Oh, wrong thing. that can be thrown out of my inventory. Haha, you're dead. I got Monster Hunter achievement. I know they're not aggressive, but I need the string. Throw out that, throw out that, throw out the sand. Alright. Out in the water, so very far. Here comes Jesus. He is my gardener. I don't know. So is it way over there? I think it's over by the spruce biome. It is. It's gonna be right here. On that bit of land that I was standing on. Before I swam back over. It's gonna be right underneath where my feet were. That's crazy. Swap hands. Let's get some food. There's a lot of turtles here. I like turtles. Alright, so it's... Yep. When looking at those maps, whenever they're this small, it makes it so much easier to see exactly where everything is. 30? Holy cow. That's a lot of stuff. Oh, that's the one I put in there. And I'm going to add some more. Please, sir, can I have some more? Alright, there we go. We don't gotta worry about that anymore. Now we can just worry about getting trees. And smoking them. Just kidding, no. I'll do that later. After I talk to my mother about something very, very important. Which is whether or not I have to take a job for a guy I absolutely do not like. And I'd much rather just not work at all. But I need money, so. Sometimes you gotta work for the scumbag, which you don't want to. And I'm not doing this for me anymore. If I did it for me, then I wouldn't have a good enough reason for myself to keep going with this life. I know it's a very sad thing to hear, but I got screwed over by many different situations, and I'd much rather, knowing the pain I've had to go through with that, not have anybody in the future have to go through that, so. And I'm not going to be able to save them all, but I can, at some point in time, Batman it. That's what my goal is I'm going to live, not like I'm rich, because Batman was literally just left a fortune after his tragedy, and then he was the richest man alive, and yet he has nothing. I want it to be, I'm the richest man alive, but I worked for all of it. So I'll be living like I'm broke, but then I'm also going to be helping out people like if they were a Robin. Someone else that's in just as shitty of a situation I'm in, if not shittier. Get what they need for help because I didn't have the same type of help when I wanted it or needed it. And I know that can be a very selfish thing on my end, but I don't care. I would much rather the person that I'm helping feel not the way I felt. And I'm trying to go about this with the biggest smile on my face, but it's really hard to smile through some stuff. But if you don't smile, then you won't have anything else to look forward to. The only things I find in life that are worth living for is food and family. And I honestly want to say friends, but I don't know. Those friends that are close enough to be family, I want to almost consider family, but at the same time, since I've personally done that and have had a very bad betrayal of that, I feel as though it doesn't make sense for me to categorize friends as something 100% worth living for, because sometimes it is your friends. Sometimes if they're friends, they're better than your family, because some people have shitty families. Some people just, they're not understood by their family, and their friends is the ones that save them from that. So I would consider those people family, but I don't want to give someone the wrong idea, because there are people out there that you think that you've got their back all the way to the end, and they say that they have your back all the way to the end, and they've shown some smaller signs of meaning that, but then when you really absolutely have to like have their help, and you're like, dude, I need you here. I honestly, I don't even want you to be here, because I don't want you to see this side of my life, but at the same time, I need you right now. And some people will just drop you just like that and just let you fall to nothingness. And that can be the same with family too. It can be like a father or a mother that you trusted your entire life, and then like you trusted them with something secret, like something that was supposed to be like a therapy type thing, where it was just like you and them only, confidentiality, and then your parent doesn't know how to keep their mouth shut, and then they just blab all your information out there, and now the one thing that was like confidentiality is now being used against you at all points in time in your life. And then a friend can come by and just be like, I don't care what happened, I just want you to know that I'm here and I'm okay, and I'm good with you being okay. I don't care whatever is going on there. I am sorry that I haven't been vocalizing it, because I've just been like thinking in my head while talking out loud, just so I'm not making it really boring for you guys to where it's just like you're watching just Minecraft gameplay. But I'm coming up here to get these pumpkins. That was what the plan was. I know I wasn't talking anything about the game at that point, and I was just talking about stuff to get off my chest, but the hell? Welcome to the floating dildo. I might have to build my house underneath that. For first Minecraft episode, we started at the tip. Ooh, or since we didn't start up there, should we make a dick joke and say this video has made me climax and just make snow come out the top? I'm done. Okay, I'm getting serious. Let's go back to the game. Fuck! I grabbed all of that stuff from the Spurs Forest, and I didn't grab not a single bit of the saplings. I just cut down the trees. No, I want saplings. Dogs! I don't have bones. How do I get them? I don't have bones, guys. How the fuck am I supposed to do this? There's so many! There's berries too. Berries. Cheeseburger. I am so upset that I'm not going to be able to get Chick-fil-A. I know I said I'm not spending money, but I'm not. It's because I had points built up from whenever I was spending money there all the time. I have a spicy chicken sandwich I can get from Chick-fil-A for free. What I love about reward systems, but I shouldn't have wasted my money on the reward system just to get 2 free burgers. Or not burgers, but chicken sandwiches. If it was like McDonald's, it probably would have been like a burger or something. I know that probably wasted so much more, whatchamacallit, resources. Because I'm using the axe double the time I would have had to, but I don't care. I want to cut down the whole tree. Not today. No, there wasn't a bone. I was trying to get a bone from that guy. I was gonna see if I can tame the dogs with the bone. I'm so not used to this over arc to where I just thought I was going to need to go get something to drink. I was like, oh, where's my canister? If I have my canteen right now, I can fill it up. Ow. Alright, so I have 3 bones. I have 3 singular chances to try this out. This is how you do this. You go like this, and boom. Did I ever get those pumpkins? I don't even think I did. I think I went up to that mountain and never grabbed those pumpkins after talking about it. I think I grabbed like maybe 3. I have only 11. I feel like I had so much more than just 11. I feel like I saw so much more than just 11. Maybe it's just my brain playing tricks on me. Not that. That. And this. I got diamonds before I got sweet dreams. I usually get sweet dreams first because I usually waste most of my time talking at the beginning. Like I did this time, but... I don't really need more wool, but I was going to keep wool just in case I needed to make other stuff out of it, but there's not really much you can make out of wool. Like, you can build structures out of wool and, like, put wool as carpets and shit, but... Carpets for farms. Wheat. I know I wasted one, but I have 2 more. And I'm not going to use a spider eye before I can go kill more spiders. Torches will be for separate. Water breathing is good. Alright. Now that I've waited enough time, I can go back through and grab 4 saplings. I'm good with that. Now, where is a doggy? Sorry, I thought I saw a pillager hut when I jumped up earlier. It might have just been a canvas of one of the... Or, canvas. Whatever the... Canopy. There we go. That word. Yes! I got a dog. We'll find a name for the dog. I might name him Dobby because my real life dog's name is Dobby. No, I have to name him Bear. And I need to find an orange dye so I can dye his color orange. And it's out of respect for the fact that one of the many things I'm going through right now is the loss of my dad's therapy dog. And his name was Bear. Where is my dog? Okay, he's up there. He's safe. Good. I thought I was about to lose the very dog that I was just talking about again. And that would have been terrible for me. But yeah, no, my dad's therapy dog which it wasn't a therapy dog at first. It was a dog that we had, and it was a family dog that my dad got us when he was only 2, and he helped my dad through cancer when my dad had cancer. And when my dad found out he was a survivor of cancer, we were so happy to hear that. And honestly, most of it was because my dog sat there with him the entire time, and not like during the cancer treatments because he wasn't allowed in hospitals, but when my dad was home, that was the only thing keeping him going, was the walks with my dad's therapy dog. And that's what made him that, was whenever he got cancer, found out about it, and everything happened. But my dad passed in the car accident that I'm pretty sure that, if you guys don't already know about, that I probably already mentioned it somewhere in this video, but I've also made a different video about that, and I don't know if I took it down or not. But yeah, no, whenever I lost him, it was already bad, and my dad's therapy dog was there for me. But since he just passed and I wasn't fully done coping over my dad's loss, it's kind of hard. But that's why I'm going to change it to where this guy's name is going to be Bear, and he's going to have the orange color, because my dog was a brown dog with white feet and some white on his face because he was an older dog, and he had an orange collar that my dad got him. I'm trying my best not to be so damn emotional. YouTube was supposed to make me be happy. No, I need to talk about this because it is a very touchy subject, and I refuse to talk to people, so this will be my form of therapy. I'll just play video games and start talking. Eventually I'll just drop some stuff, even though I don't want to, and it'll let me know what I'm truly thinking about. This is gonna be one hard video to edit. Sorry, future me. And that's if you decide to take the time out of your day to actually edit it, instead of being a lazy motherfucker like we've been recently. I'm really hoping not, because I really want to kind of do this, not even just as like a thing for me, but a thing for, or not a thing for like me for money wise, is what I mean. I don't want to try doing this as a money thing right away. I'm trying to do it as a form of me getting help. Because I'm not going to talk to people. I don't like talking to people. It sucks. I don't even like talking to the microphone right now. But since it's just a microphone and it's just me and no one can respond on it until... No, I don't know where I was. It's been an hour. This is how I died, for fuck's sake. I don't even know which way I started in. I think it was this way, because I think I followed the coastline grabbing sugarcane. It's so annoying. I don't even know where I was. I was talking and I fucking got interrupted by my video game. Okay, I get it. I was rambling on too long. We'll get back to the happier side of things and stop talking about my depression. Alright, so I know it's in the spruce, and I know where I kind of was in the spruce now that I'm here. If I see context clues of anything else, like if I can find the spruce forest, which I think it should be that way. I'm really hoping I'm right, because I really don't want to restart. If I restart, I might just retype the same. It is! It's over there. I was trying to switch to a water bucket and I realized I didn't have one. That's what that panic was. I didn't just freeze up. My finger was thinking about where I had to scroll on the scroll wheel, or which button to press to get the water down immediately if I had to. But I completely forgot I'd never made an iron bucket because I never got water yet. I did in real life. I need to drink some of that because I've been talking for way too long and I'm getting cotton mouth because I am starting to come down from my high. 1 hour of a high off of just 15 minutes isn't too bad, honestly. I never like lengthed out how high I was. I always played on my phone and just was like, oh, it's gone already? Alright, so where would it have been? I only have 5 minutes to get to it from whenever I died. Where did I swim to? I feel like I might have went this way. I don't know which way I went this, like, from here. That's the only downside. I don't know which part of the spruce forest I entered at first, and I can't, like, watch back a recording, so I'd have to go on YouTube, cancel stream, start stream back up, and then do all this again. I should have had my coordinates up so I could have just write them, but I didn't. Next time that I fall like that, I'm hitting F3. I will panic hit F3 if I have to. Where is my doggy? Where is my doggy? I feel like I might have went down the... I don't feel like I did much climbing. I feel like it was just a straight run, kind of. It wasn't back into Oak yet, I don't think. Where did I have that ravine at, man? I'm sorry for all you guys that are watching this right now. I might just say screw everything, because after all that talking, this is starting to go bad. I don't know where my stuff is, and I don't want to start off again. I don't want to restart because I'm not high enough to restart, so I'd have to go smoke and then restart streaming, and then I know for a fact that I'm not going to do anything after that. I'm just going to go back to my bedroom and play Call of Duty Black Ops 6 because it just released not too long ago and I'm already prestige 1.5. I think I'm just under level 20. I'm level 19, about to get level 20, and I think that's because the thing that reminded me was I wanted to get the overkill perk. No, I need to find this really badly. I don't want to lose everything. I had 2 diamonds and we're already like 2 minutes in from where I died, at least, and I don't know where anything is. I just need it to be peaceful so I can run and find out where. I don't know why I heard this and thought it was like a lo-fi version of what I've done. What I've done. Start again. Realize what I've become. I start again. No! I'm going to lose everything. I can't remember all the words to Linkin Park either, so I'm going to be completely fucked because I won't be able to just listen to that song. It'll just be playing that same part in my head again over and over and over until I find it. I'm going to grab the sugarcane just in case I can't find absolutely anything. I don't know why though, because I'm probably going to cancel this world if I don't do that, because all of my good fortune of getting stuff would have just gone to waste because I was running through a cave carelessly. I don't know why I did that either. I knew that that was there and I was just running back and forth, and I was just like, why am I doing this? And it was just like, because you have adrenaline running by this hole and you are trying to find a way down. And I went to go look because I was going to see like how far down it was, and I was going to put a water bucket because I was going to make a water bucket and grab it, but I didn't grab it and I fell, so I just fell to my death. Oh my god, I'm so close to not being able to get it. I'm pretty sure it's all gone. I'm pretty sure that the 5 minutes has been up. But I don't know if I'm even in render distance of it. I feel like I should be in render distance of it. Is this the ravine? No, this is water. No, this is just more dogs. This isn't the same dogs though, so I know it's not this. And I would, man, that means I don't have bear anymore. I lost bear again. My dog won't shut right up. Oh my god. I had 30 iron. I had some leather fucking armor. I just don't even know where to start over again. Because everything of value in this area has been completely eradicated. And there's no point of walking in any other direction, because if I walk in any other direction, it's not going to load in where I need to load in, because I don't know where the hell all this stuff is. Which sucks, because now that means I'd have to start over from sugarcane and get all my fucking tools again, even though I almost had a diamond pickaxe. I was 1 diamond off from having a diamond pickaxe and making it to the nether in first episode. This, and I had moss blocks. This is not it. I have lost everything again. And it's not, like, I don't even know where my dog is. He won't teleport to me. Which should mean I'm not in render distance, right? Or did he die on the fall too? Did he jump up, like, jump off after me? I wouldn't think he would jump off after me. Since I don't think he would jump off after me, that would mean that he would still be alive. I'm pretty sure I saw that fox before his death too. Or before my death. That sounded terrible. Holy shit. Well, I mean, I might not have diamonds off rip again, but hey guys, welcome to the new YouTube video. We're starting from day 1. I am starting by mining a spruce tree. I happen to also have 30. Just kidding now. I'm sorry for trying to hype it back up. Restarting is not going to be good. I was going to pretend like none of it happened and I just cut the entire first part of the video out so I wouldn't have to deal with the embarrassment, but and that right there, that's the exact reason why I won't do a hardcore series. Because just like that, all of your guys' hopes and dreams would have been gone. I can't survive for shit in a hardcore series. I can't even survive for shit in a normal series. Whenever I play by myself, I can do it, but that's because whenever I start getting pissed off at the game and I'm about to die, I just put it in peaceful. I know you're not supposed to do that, but, like, come on, guys. Quit being hypocrites. I know that you do it too. Whenever you have that power. And you know you can put it to peaceful, and you're about to die, and you know you have just so much stuff, and you don't feel like working for all that stuff again. You just say pause, and then no one can do anything. The creeper's mid-explosion, and then everything's gone. Because you got rid of everything. Except for the Ender Dragon, you can't do that to him. But everything else, boom, gone. just in seconds. Like, you get to the Nether Fortress, you got all the blaze rods you need, you're about to go back home, but you have all your netherite armor, and a wither goes to hit you off the side into lava, but you don't fall, like, you know that's what's gonna happen. You could press pause, put it in peaceful, the wither never hits you, so you never fall off. But that's only if you have the intuition that I have. I have very, very, I would say good, but it's really, I want to say good because it's on every time, but at the same time it's also like, it doesn't tell me how severe it is until after I realize how severe it is. Because my stomach, the morning that my dad passed in the car accident with me, I had a weird feeling in my stomach. I didn't want to go to work. I was just like, I'm not going to go. But I was like, you know what, fuck it. I called out last Monday. I can't call out this Monday. And then on the way to work, while I was like taking a nap on the way, I got hit with the car. My dad got hit with the car. He passed. I'm the only one out of the 3 people that was in the car accident that survived. The people behind us, I don't even count. Honestly, they shouldn't be a part of it. Because, like, nothing happened to them. They tried getting money, like the same amount of money that I was getting from the lawsuit. And it actually, that's probably what fucked me over and got me less money overall, is because they actually won that much, which is stupid. Because the guy had shitty insurance, so it only paid for enough for... I probably could have bought a house if people would have been like, you have good credit, but they're like, no, you don't have any credit, and your mom has shit credit. So now she's worked on it and is better, but now also it's been almost 2 years since my dad's passed. So I mean, when I turn 22, it only happens 25 days after my birthday. My dad got to see me turn 20, and then 25 days after I turned 20, he passed. He didn't get to see me go to 21. He didn't get to have his first legal drink with me. We've had plenty of illegal ones, but he never got to drink with me legally. Which is something he kind of wanted to do, but at the same time he didn't want to, because he was like, honestly, I don't want you to drink, and I don't want it to be a problem, but I want to at least be able to, like, congratulate my son on something that it's only like one of the couple of achievements in guys' lives. When you turn 21 and you didn't die at 18, when you made it to 18 and didn't die at like 10, and then past 21, the only thing else that like you really have to look forward to is, I guess, your 30s. But by then you don't care about that stuff. You just, like, I want to go about my day to day and just live life to the fullest, or work and make sure that no one else has to do the same stuff I'm doing. Which is, I guess, where most blue-collared men wind up at the high rate of suicide. And I'm only saying that because I know for a fact that this video is probably going to get flagged for me cursing all the time, but suicide is a real thing that people need to take seriously. I've heard so much about people that are family friends of mine, and even people I've never met before, that my family, like my mom, was friends with when she was a kid. And all of them being males that were dealing with some very tough stuff that no one talked about. They didn't want to talk about it to other people. Other people just did not want to listen to them, because honestly, let's face it, guys don't have the same respect that females have when it comes to emotions. And I'm not going to be one of those people that are like, oh, you need to listen to everyone's feelings, because not everyone's, like, feelings are actually feelings. They're just, like, you're upset with the fact that your minuscule problem that's not causing actual, like, harm to you It's just something that you would prefer people say. Or, like, the fact that I eat cow and you are like, wow, cow is, that's the last straw, you're eating cow, I'm a vegan. I don't like you anymore and you hurt my feelings. Those feelings I don't care about. The feelings I actually care about are those of... Females also have the same types of feelings, but males that are specifically in blue-collar jobs that look tired or, like, they'll either look really tired or they'll always look absolutely energized. And sometimes the energized ones, they're just really energized. But others, it's like where I am, where it's just ADHD covering up for the depression. And I don't have any of it diagnosed. I know that I'm going to sound like a hypocrite whenever I say I don't like people that say, oh, I have ADHD, and they don't actually have ADHD. I know they don't have ADHD. Even all these stupid TikToks where they're posting it like, this is what ADHD feels like living with ADHD, and it's something stupid like randomly like scratching the air because you thought you're a kitten now. No, that's not how that works. Those videos are actually stupid and I fucking hate them. But they get through my For You page sometimes and I'm just like, when I said that I'm ADHD, it does not mean that I'm this, which is stupid. It's not ADHD. You just are mentally slower than what you think you are. But me, I don't go to get tested because I already know the results. Because of the fact that it's genetic on my side, where the families from my dad's side all either struggled with some sort of form of ADD or ADHD and dyslexia. And whenever I was in school and my dad figured out that my problems were solved the same way that his problems were solved when he was a kid, he realized that I am exactly the same, where I have all the same disabilities that he was diagnosed with. But they didn't want to go get me diagnosed for him because of the same reason why I don't want to get diagnosed, which is I'd much rather smoke weed than take the antidepressants that would make me then rely on them later. Because if I were to go on ADHD medication, it would be stuff to like try to calm me down. And some people, whenever they lose those medications, everyone's like, well, you can't blame them, they lost their medication. Yes, I can blame them still. You let yourself be controlled by the government. And I'm saying this not as like an Andrew Tate type fucking person, because that's stupid. Like how far they go into it, like they're like, you can't do anything without the government watching you. Yes, technically that is kind of true, but I don't even know where I was going with that anymore because I fucking hate people that are like that. It's just annoying that I try to explain to the world how it actually is and how people actually are trying to deal with shit. And then when I say it out loud, I wind up seeing these people like Andrew Tate and them come up afterward, and it's like taking the same words that I said but then scripting them as in like to use those words against people instead of actually using them to help people. But yeah, no, I blame the person that lets themselves have a dependency on said medication. I do also blame myself right now because of the dependency I have on weed and the dependency I have on soda. But that's because I have a caffeine addiction that I know that I've had since I was like 6, because when we were broke, that was the only thing that we could get. And it's not because, oh, you were broke and you got soda. I couldn't even get soda when I was broke. No, that's not what I mean by it. My circumstances were way different than what you are making it sound in your head. And I know there's someone out there doing it. The circumstances I had was my dad, his closest friend, who actually helped pay for my dad's funeral and everything, which I'm very grateful for him doing that. He also paid for my truck to be fixed, the truck that me and my dad bought together like 3 days before his passing. It was the first truck I've ever owned. It's still the only vehicle I've ever owned in my entire life. And I got it like the week before my dad passed. Not even the week. We got it Friday. I had the weekend to clean it up and show him what it looks like, and he was so happy to see it. And then Monday is when everything happened, and then now my car that I've wasted all my money on has left me broke, because the car was supposed to get me to and from work, and it wasn't quite ready yet, and I knew that, but I was going to save up my next paycheck to get it fixed. Couldn't do that because now I'm in the hospital. But yeah, no, that guy that helped pay for that and my truck worked at the Coca-Cola facility in South Carolina and drove the forklift. So whenever you are driving forklift in like industrial areas such as like for Coke and stuff, and not like Coca-Cola Coke, that's what I mean. And when you wind up doing that and working there, if you drop a pallet of like the soda, then the pallet automatically gets dropped to a major discount. Like the sodas that normally cost like $6 at the store now, which back then they only cost like maybe $3, but the $3 ones were now dropped to only like 25 cents for a pack of 6. That's 25 cents for a pack of 6. My dad would give my godfather like $100 and have almost a pallet of soda at our house. And since we had that, and it was just, you'd give him $100 and he can give you an entire pallet of soda, you're not going to say no to that, because, and it's not just like a small pallet. Like we would fill our entire kitchen. There would be multiple cabinets that had soda in it, which is kind of why I have the dependency on it. But that's why, even with me saying that I was broke and that I had soda, that it wasn't like it's invalid for me to not have soda and still be broke at the same time, and like that be my main source of drink. I know like some people are still stuck with just tap, and I know I drink from tap still now too, even, but that's the only form of happiness that my dad knew that he can provide us at the time. And that's, I'm not gonna lie, I do kind of regret that's what I chose at that young of an age, and that's what my dad let me choose at that young of an age. But it's now taught me to not listen to him ever again, because anytime I listen to him past that point, I always tried to listen and at least take what I've learned from him and put it forward. But it did still leave me with a terrible caffeine addiction. But it also taught me that a substance can and will use you as soon as you let your guard down. How far down in the world am I? I am at diamond level right now. I do have a lot more iron than what I started off this mission with. I will say that. At least since I didn't give up right away, I can go back and grab some iron and stuff. I didn't get any moss or gold. I only got like 6 pieces of gold. I had like 12. And I don't have either heart of the sea. I had 2 hearts of the sea. And food. Ooh, speaking of food too, I probably should put it back on easy. I'll do that when I get back to the surface. I'm sorry. I completely forgot about that because I was trying to find my body, and then we got sidetracked because I started talking. But yeah, no. Trying to explain my life and without like getting into some very deep and gruesome details and making people like actually have bad thoughts. I'm trying not to put those thoughts into other people's head, but at the same time I don't also need to keep it bottled up either, because if I keep that bottled up, it's gonna get bad. There's so much iron. I'm so glad that I kind of like lost what I did, because I got to see that there's more value in this world underground. Little bit of self-exploring in Minecraft, that there's more value than what's been like on face value of the surface, that you need to kind of dig around and find your way, find your success, whatever it is, and try to go with it. I don't even know what my success is. I would say Boy Scout popcorn, but that was my dad's success. He made me make $6,000 in 2 months. That was a huge thing. I was a great entrepreneur when I was so young. But that was also him. That wasn't really me. I had the young face. He had the mindset to get me there. But Boy Scouts needed at the time for us to change the way our troop was, because our troop was kind of a poorer troop that didn't really have much money, and we kind of started off as small, and we were the ones that kind of came in finding out about selling Boy Scout popcorn and wrote an entrepreneur system to make salesmen. My dad knew that as kids we had the adorable faces to fool adults, and he knew that his mom, who was using it as manipulation and was using kids' adorable face to get what she wanted, he knew from that information of that he can then use our faces to benefit us instead of benefiting himself, which I am so glad that he wasn't one of those people that tried to benefit off of everybody else. He always was the one that was benefited from, and that kind of sucks because it was taken from my childhood overall and my sisters, but it's what helped him be the person he was, as much as I don't like the people that he helped. Because there's some people that he helped that actually were deserving, and they, even to this day, all I have to do is call them up, say, hey, it's Mr. Charles's boy. I need someone to talk to, and they would probably get on the phone and just talk to me for hours. Even though I haven't talked to them in a while. And if they wouldn't talk to me for hours, then that's still fine, but they would at least be there to make sure that I'm okay. But other people that he's talked to and has helped them in their life and took away a lot from my life for certain people, the ones he worked on the hardest are the ones that took advantage of him the most. Because he might have worked on some others, but he didn't go as deep as he went on some kids. Some kids, it was just like they were his little bit of extra motivation as his scout, as like their scoutmaster, to push for excellence because of stuff that he taught them whenever they were younger. Like, I'm not gonna say it, the person's name due to his own privacy, just because I don't know how he would feel about me announcing his story, but For his privacy, I'm not going to mention names, but my dad was a Cub Scout, like, den leader before he was anything else. And there was a group, we were all 7 years old, and there was probably about 8 of us, 9 of us maybe, that were in this group. And we were all from the same school. We all had the same reading disabilities because our first grade teacher was not there, so we did not get the chance to learn our basic English properly to make good sentences, not just like toddler sentences, like where I throw the word like everywhere. That's a great example. I throw the word like around so much because I don't know what else to use as a word placement, and all of us boys suffered that way. But with my dad's guidance, one boy in particular, he was our only I hate to say this, but he was like the token black guy of our group because we didn't have any Black Scouts at the time, and he was one of my friends from school, and we were cool and everything. And he was like, I would like to join the Scouts too. I was like, are you sure? And he was like, yeah, why wouldn't I want to join the Scouts? I was like, I'm not going to make the decision for you, but I do know that at that time, it wasn't as common for people to talk about it being a problem. Now it's just over talked about, and now it's made it very easy for politicians to cover up stuff. But I was worried for my friend for racism, because I figured that if he was in school had people of all different colors. Scouts, at that specific scout group, there was only like 2 or 3 black kids, and they really didn't show up at all. They just kind of were like, oh, I'm just here because I was signed up for this, so my mom would think that I'm not getting in trouble. But he signed up for it because he actually wanted to be there. He wanted to be a part of everything. And I didn't want him to feel left out because of his skin color, honestly. But when he joined Scouts, and my dad helped us all, not just with scouting, but with our own like school ways too, and helped us get past school to where he was like a substitute where he could be. Later on in this kid's life, he called my dad up out of blue. Did not talk to him for possibly 6 or 7 years. And my dad got a phone call and was like, hey, Mr. Charles, it's such and such. I know it's been a while, but I finally got accepted into the state's spelling bee. I'm going to be one of the top performers there. I'd like for you to be there. Because he did have one dad, and then he had a stepdad, and the stepdad was a great one, and my friend grew to love him just like he was a normal dad. But my dad was also kind of another dad figure he needed in his life to point him in that direction. Just think of the fact that even though you have a father and your father can be doing a great job, that doesn't negate someone else's father figureness, and it doesn't negate your own like father's figure if that's something else that you actually believe is better. Like, it's not like I'm saying that your father or a father figure has to be the only one. I think that's the problem that people have. We choose to have one because that's usually like guys are happy to have at least one other person in the world that's willing to be there for them. That's not their mom and not like a significant other. But I know that I have an old friend from work. I have another old friend from work. And I have my uncle. All of them are still father figures to me, but so is my actual dad. And I feel the more father figures you have that are doing the right thing, and you see that they're doing the right thing, it kind of builds you a form of a moral. Ooh, diamonds. A form of morals and ethics that will change you, hopefully for the better, like it's done for me. But since I lack the discipline from the father figures, because I don't have my own self-discipline, it's kind of the one thing I'm missing. And I kind of wish that I would go harder on myself for self-discipline, and for someone to kind of be there and be like, nah, you need to make sure that you're sticking to it this time. But I also have kind of installed that to myself to where I can now, hopefully, to someone else, be a kind of father figure. I already kind of am for my little cousin. His dad is a kind of a piece of shit. He almost died when he was 3 because of my aunt going to the beach and could not find her child, and come to find out he was drowning and actually did drown. But luckily the person that she was dating at the time, unlike his actual father, was a decent person and also kind of was a good father figure and also knew CPR. So he did save my cousin. But then he saved a life for him to shortly be killed. Sadly, it's always the good ones that die first. And that's why I'm hoping that I don't die too soon, for me to be able to pass on the word to other people that you're not really alone out there. You are getting lonelier and lonelier because of the fact that those good people are winding up dying sooner, because this world is a harsh place and won't let the good live for long. I've noticed. But the more that you reach out and find others, the more that you can make this world slowly go back to the good. It's gonna be slowly, because I've seen so many good people be formed, and before they can get the word out, or if they only get it to like 1 or 2 people, they pass on, which is still better than nothing. I hate when someone has a good heart and everything, but they don't realize what's good because of the placement that they've been put in, where they've kind of how my dad said it to me whenever I was younger, where they kind of have a natural shader on life, or a thing of blinds on life, where they only have what's filtered through from their parents. My dad didn't really let shit filter through. He let me know pretty much anything. If I had the question about it and asked, he would tell me the truth. And it's because that's the guy he was. He didn't want to hide. He got tired of people hiding shit. He wanted the truth more than anyone else I know. And since he wanted the truth, he was very truthful to other people. Now, what did make me upset at times was whenever he was like trying to, I guess, be like secretive. But that's because everyone hates secrets. You just want people to get to the point at that like moment, and he did know how to draw shit out. But that he wouldn't be him if it wasn't for him drawing stuff out. And I'm sorry for all of y'all that are like watching this for the first time, that are trying to get into Minecraft, or maybe a little bit younger and not be able to understand this, and you're like, oh, I just want to see the video game side of things. That's why I'm streaming, and why I might take it later and post snippets of it and like make a actual video after editing it. But I kind of just want people to know that what you're going through is not permanent. I'm going through stuff right now that I don't want to go through, that I wish wasn't permanent. I'm sorry for mentioning all the death in the video. I'm not trying to. That's just how my life's been recently, and with so much death of good people, it's kind of hard to keep a bright side on looking on things, I guess, in a way. And I kind of want this for those that are going through the same age group that I'm going through, which is like your early 20s, where you're absolutely confused on everything in life, and usually you have a parent there to guide you. But when you don't have that parent, it's kind of hard. You don't know where to take the next step to from there. My dad got what he wanted, but he didn't know how far the fatherhood side of things went. He just wanted to see his kids graduate high school, and since he said that out loud, God kind of just was like, well, I did make it to where you could see your kids get through high school, but I'm sorry, it's your time. It's kind of like the genie thing, where it's like, well, you should have been more specific, but I don't think that's what God means by it. It just feels that way whenever it first happens, because you're like, why did it have to happen like that? But the only way you can do it is by trying to play up some stupid thing in your head, or just putting yourself in disbelief so much that you just like be crumbled by your own psyche. And I don't really know how that works. I was great in psychology, but I don't know any of the actual psychology behind it. I just know how human emotions work very well. That's because most of the time it's because I've gone through the harshest of emotions. I wish I could say I didn't. I really hope that no one else has to, but the world's the world. It's not going to stop, much as I want it to. And I'm hoping that this is just some form of motivation for anyone. Diamonds! I'll get the lapis first. But I know that recently the first thing that actually helped me realize that I had a problem was watching the Australia suicide prevention stories, where people actually did try to and failed to, and got help, and then are glad that they did. I know that this one man named Jake, I forgot what his last name was, but his name's Jake, from Australia, and his story specifically was the one that touched me the most, and actually I could relate to. But that's because his father also died, but his father died, I don't know if he said it was when he was 18, or if it was whenever he was younger, when he was like 8, and he didn't realize it until he was 18, like what he wanted. And that's when he tried taking his life, was at 18. I think that's where it went, was at 18 he attempted to. But losing someone that motivational to your life, even if, like his circumstance, he mentioned a lack of his father to begin with, where he was always like working and didn't really have time for his kids to begin with, and then his dad died. But that's because I know that my dad, even though he was there for me, was not always 100% there for just me. And I know it can sound kind of selfish because of the way I'm saying it, but I didn't get my dad fully because of him helping others. But if he didn't help others, then he wouldn't have been helping himself emotionally. He saw people that were in the same situation when he was younger and tried to fix them before the stuff happened that went wrong. And in doing so, has created the opposite of what he is, which was, instead of doing stuff because it genuinely makes you feel good to do stuff for others, they were just genuinely doing stuff for themselves. And always, like, doing the stuff my dad told them not to do instead, because he tried to save them the correct way, and then with his loss, they're like, well, shit, life sucks. I'm gonna have to get over this loss, and since it's not their father, it's my father. They're the ones that are just like, oh, I guess he was a good father figure to me, but now he's dead. And then they kind of just left. But there's some people that he's helped that I know for a fact are still there and are still helping us all the time. Even if they're not helping us, like, physically, like, oh, you didn't help us with doing our laundry, or you didn't help us whenever we needed $10 more for rent or something like that. Ooh, getting all this stuff back. But, it's not like those types of helps. What I mean by helping is even if they are just there and just thinking about you and are actually, like, taking time out of their day to realize that life doesn't last forever, and that for them to enjoy life, that they also want to be there for those that need them. And they see our family as somebody that they need to think about. They took time out of their day that they didn't have to take out of their day to think about me and my family, to see if we were doing good. And when people do that, it's just, they're the most genuine people in the world. That zombie and that zombie. I'm not going to be building up base somewhere around here, so... What the hell? That's 3. This is another zombie. Holy shit, that was so many zombie ones. I gotta get out of this mine eventually. I'm gonna run out of wood. I just threw out some wood. I don't know why I threw out some wood, because it was the only wood I had, but it was spruce, so I thought it was bad. Oh, that rhymed. I liked it, I liked it, I liked it. Now I got name tags, and I got bones. I can go find another dog. Luckily, since I didn't name that one and get emotionally attached to it yet, then I was good. Now, if it would have been like the entire series went by and then Bear got, like, sniped by a creeper, I would have been pissed. I probably would have, like, deleted the world. Or just canceled the videos. Honestly, I think this is also for, not just for me, but for others to know. Even if it's just like my family that watches this, I don't care who watches it. I just want someone to know that they should just check up on people sometimes. That person that you like a lot, whether it be a friend, family member, anything like that, and you don't really know what's going on with their life. They might not even tell you anything about their life. They might be completely secretive and try to keep themselves away from you. Sometimes it's just the people trying to be, oh, I'm mysterious, you don't know nothing about me, so that makes me cool. And then there's the people that are like me, who aren't trying to talk to you, not because they don't want to talk to you, but because they feel that their problems hurt so bad to them that they don't want to put them on others, so they don't talk to others about their problems. Because honestly, usually it's the mysterious person that doesn't say anything, that's quiet to themselves, kind of looks like they're got like social awkwardness or social anxiety, and they sit there and just listen to everything you say. And it's kind of bad for them because it's a personality thing. They can't really control that part of their personality that's just listening to everything. They just listen because that's what they want, genuinely. That's what they truly desire, someone to sit there and listen. And since we sit there and listen and do the same exact thing, we wind up keeping that stress and holding on to that stress and always trying to figure out a way to help people with that stress. But since we do that all the time, even though we might not be able to find a solution, the other person could have already fixed their problem. They could be happy the way they are now and just not need help with that problem anymore, but we'll sit there and overthink ourselves. So even past all that, whenever we have to deal with our own trauma and our own problems, we don't know how to deal with it at that point because we're focused on ourselves for once, and we never focus on ourselves. And it tends to leave us towards, we don't talk because if we talk, we feel that either the person that's listening is either going to use the stuff against us later, which is something that is a very manipulative thing, and when you've been manipulated enough times, you just look out for that at all times. And the second being, fuck. I'm sorry, I'm in my own head, and since I'm actually talking about it, I'm now realizing all the stuff that I blame myself for that I didn't really need to blame myself for, so it's kind of releasing some of the tension that I'm having. But there's also a part of my brain that I know that's in there that is a dark bit that just, it's like a shadow. It just goes around my brain and like tries to find a dark spot for itself to crawl into again and put it yeah. Whew. I think I lost 1 diamond from that. I was not expecting lava to be right there. Holy cow. Sorry. Well, that is definitely going to go on there. I don't even know what I was talking about at this point. I'm sorry. It's just a lot of stuff that's been going on mentally in my brain that I haven't released, and now that I've actually talked about it, it's just continuing to go. Alright. So we're going to set up a little base of operations down here real quick. Get this going. Get this iron smelted. I'm going to take a break for a second to get some water. It might also be because of the sad-ass lo-fi music. I'm sorry, guys, if you guys are in a depressed sounding mood because of the, the lo-fi music. But I'm probably going to end stream, not right now, but whenever I find a spot upstairs to get a house. And then I'm going to go walk my dogs. But until then, I will try my best to keep going. What do I need to get rid of? Alright. And then I'm gonna re-break this one and get a bucket of water. Just so I can do this. Since we're down in this hole trying to get some materials, I'm going to grab some obsidian real quick. I just need 14 pieces. The 10 to make the nether portal and the 4 to make the, whatchamacallit, the enchantment table. And since I have the sugarcane, whenever I get back to the surface, I'll just keep looking for sugarcane down the shorelines until I find a village or something. And then we'll live inside of a village house for probably just this episode and next episode. And next episode, we'll be building my actual hut, like my main house. But I've got to figure out what I want to do for the house. I'll probably wind up streaming again this time tomorrow, if I still am in the mood for it. The only reason why I decided to sit here and try to stream on YouTube again and try to restart the YouTube Minecraft series is because I am going through some shit right now. You guys already heard most of it in this stream. And I really needed something to get me away from it for a little bit. And the only way that I can do that I know of, that stops me from just thinking to myself and allows me to like think about my feelings instead of just what's going on in my brain about like stress and shit that I need to focus on, which I don't really need to focus on. I need to focus on it whenever I actually get a chance to focus on it, because I'm focusing on it during times that I can't do anything. I can't do anything about most of the problems that I have at that moment that I'm thinking about them. And I wind up overstressing myself, and then by the time that I get to the point where I do need to worry about it, I am so under worried that it actually makes me mad the next time that I start worrying, and I'm like, why was I being that way? I should have just went and did it. And I need just one more piece. And then whenever I get to the nether, I'm pretty sure I'll find portals and stuff like that all the time. Alright. I got those. I got the water bucket. I'm gonna put that right there. This, then the iron, then the stone. Then the axe. Gonna have this so I can throw that over there. And once I get out of the mine, I will turn it back on to easy mode. I only have it off down here because whenever I was searching for stuff, I was just trying to find my old stuff, and then I just was like, fuck it, I'm gonna go restart everything. I don't want to be focused on just looking for food the whole time. So I wanted to get down to the mines and grab some resource stuff, so next time that we are on the stream that we can actually get something done. But now that I've finished this, I'm going to find a way back up. Nothing can stop me, I'm all the way up. I don't even have a bed right now. I need to go find wool again. So I now have 34 diamonds, and I have enough iron for me to keep going, so I didn't even have to restart. And what did I just say? I was about to leave. This is why you don't give up. Another example in Minecraft. This is why video games teach you life lessons. I've learned twice now that patience is key. That your setbacks in life, no matter how major or minor the setback is, will not be permanent. You can always go and reclaim stuff that you once lost. Even if that means you can't reclaim a lost person. And by lost person, I'm not meaning like a lost soul that just needs somebody else in the world. I mean a literal, like, you can't just bring a person back to life, but you can get closure of that person, so it could help you in that way. I don't know why I was thinking I was mining that with the wrong thing. But I don't really have the inventory. I'll get rid of the crafting table. I don't have wood, but I do have enough materials to get to the surface if I go now, so. I thought I was about to fall into the lava again. I'm sorry that I went from talking the entire time to just straight silence, but it's because I no longer have any weed in my system, so I am now no longer a chatterbox like I once was. That small fall because of that spike right there hurt me like that. Oh, it's like stubbing your toe. Why the hell did I take damage from that? And why did it hurt so damn much? Is this the water to get back up to the top? I think this is the small cave I came through. I don't know though, because I don't really claim copper, so I don't know if that's old copper or new copper. Definitely couldn't have come through here because I wouldn't have left lapis. I do have a decent amount of experience now. Alright. Am I going back into normal stone again? That'll be great. I really want to go outside and smoke, but I'm trying so hard to make myself wait. It's a very boring process of getting out of a hole in the bottom of the Minecraft. Especially now with how deep, like, the world goes. Especially since you don't know where the surface could be. I now could be digging inside of a mountain, and if I get to the very, very top... This is why I dig at an angle instead of straight up anymore. But once I get to the very, very top, I'll find out that I'm at, like... 200 fucking blocks up in the air, and I'm like, why am I this high up? And I think YouTube actually got me killed last time because whenever I made the penetration joke, because of that floating island that we had at the beginning of the video. Click back to that part of the video if you were still here at this part of the video just to rewatch it. Haha. Just kidding, no. I'm not one of those types of people, especially since I've been rambling on this whole time and don't know if I'm actually going to edit this. I was thinking about editing it at first, but I feel like if I go back to listen through it, I'm going to wind up with the stuffy nose like I have right now. And mine's only stuffy because it's runny, and I stopped it from running, so it's stuffy. Another great gift from my father. My genetics. The full body control that I have of my muscles is probably what saved me in both the car accident and in many other situations where I should have been damaged way more than what I actually was. Like my second car accident that I had by myself. I had a car accident before my dad's car accident that me and him were both in, and it was literally a month from the day. I got a wreck on, I think it was a little bit sooner. I think it was probably like January 15th. I would have got in a wreck again on the 27th if I didn't do differently from what I did the first time. Because what happened was I was on the way to work. It was a very foggy morning, and a deer jumped out from the right side of the road, and I went to go turn to veer off the road from where he was at. There was no other cars on the road besides the guy that was behind me, that I couldn't see the deer in front of me because he had his bright lights on. But yeah, no, he had his bright lights on. I couldn't see the deer. The deer jumped out. I missed the deer because I didn't think that I didn't want to kill an innocent life. I was like, deer, get the hell out of the way. I don't want you to die. And with me doing that, I made a Nissan Rogue go about 5-6 feet up in the air, flipping around in circles, and I took out one of those wooden telephone poles. The ones that are supposed to like be power line poles, the wooden ones that you see on pretty much like every block in a movie and shit. Yeah, no, my front end of the car snapped through one of those like it was a toothpick. Past that though, I did also technically like smash the car down to almost nothing because of that wreck, but I came out completely uninjured. The only thing I had was a thermal burn on my arm from the airbag that was on my left side in the window. Right above the Nissan Rogue window, there's an airbag that would come down where your arms would be, and since my arm was there, it got burnt because the flash immediately hit my arm before it deflated. So I had like a heat rash almost. And paramedics said I just have a fast blood rate from, of course, being scared of the car accident. And it wasn't like scared, it was I was pissed off that I had now wrecked my mom's car because of a deer and a guy behind me. And I was staying calm, but everyone was like trying to calm me down more because I was more worried about the car being wrecked than my own life. But you live and you learn. But after that car accident that I had, and I found out that when your adrenaline gets kicked for the first time in your life ever, if you've never like had that experience, that you will be able to eat for an entire week and you will never feel full. I fucking ate so damn much after I was done with that first accident. I was like, holy shit, my stomach has never been this empty. And it's not because it was actually empty. It was kind of actually empty, but it had like one meal in it from the previous day. I got in a car accident, couldn't eat until like later on in the afternoon, and because of that I already was a little bit hungry. But the adrenaline is kind of like a reservoir in your body. Your body stores it for absolute, like, when you need it moments, like when you get in a car wreck, to help you survive. But once that's depleted, you feel not like a truck hits you, but like your stomach is a bottomless hole that can just eat forever. Like, you'll never be able to stop eating. Alright. As much as I didn't want to throw that coal down, I don't really have much of an option right now. Where is another white sheep? I know that one's gray. It's a light gray. I'm honestly kind of hoping for this one to eat again. But sadly, he only gave me one to begin with, so I'm not going to be able to do anything with that anyway. This guy gave me 2, so... I mean, if he eats right now, then I can get 2 more. Or 1 more. Eat, I need you to produce wool. Eat and produce wool. I need 1 wool. 1 singular wool from you, please. If either of you guys ate, it would be good. really need to find a gray flower. I cannot find a light gray flower. So blue flower, red thorns. Say what movie it's from. Say what movie it's from. That you guys don't know. Blue flower, red thorns. Helps so much if I wasn't colorblind. I am stretching real quick while waiting for these guys. You gotta eat that wool, sheep. Eat. Excuse me. Come on, Dobby. Come on. You can jump up in my lap. Come on. Alright, Dalbert. I'll take you in a moment. I know what you want. My dog's telling me he's gotta go. Oh, yes. Yes, I love yous. Quit licking my face. Don't lick the microphone. Mwah. I love yous. But I am currently streaming. Little honey badger. He is so sweet. I wish I had my face cam. Wait a minute. Hold up. I am sorry, Dobby. I need to stop petting you for a second because he finally ate wool. Or not ate wool. Ate and got his wool back. Alright. I'm going to take a small break and put it on pause for a second and leave you guys with music so I can use the restroom and pet my dog for a couple moments. Okay, so I'm actually... Let's go back to this screen real quick. Not that screen. This one. No, not that one either. Ah! That's not the right one either. Where's the live one? There we go. That's the screen I was looking for. Sorry for all those transitions. They were shitty transitions. They were just slides. But they were still transitions nonetheless. But I'm going to grab the sugar cane and sit on the top of this hill. My dog just pulled my headset off. Really, Dobby? You okay? He's okay. He was telling me to get off the stream, but I was planning on doing that anyway because I did not realize that it was so late in the afternoon for. It's not like afternoon, like night. It's 8:20 at night. I need to go take these dogs a walk, then find myself some dinner, take a shower, go smoke, and go to bed. I'll probably wind up playing Call of Duty instead of going to bed actually, but hopefully next time I get off Call of Duty, I will have completed the entire campaign again, but this time I will have completed it with Veteran on. I have 11 missions left, and technically from out of those 11 missions, I only have like half of those, because half of those is just like ones where you sit at the safe house and you can either talk to people or you can, whatchamacallit, it's pretty much just your chill out spot at the, like, main base. They have those as separate missions so you can actually go to the part in between the other missions to get prepared for those ones if you still needed to. And then you'll get prompted with a cutscene for the cinematic stuff. Alright. Trying to get across the water real quick so I can get the sugar cane. Cherry blossoms up there, and I would really like to have cherry blossoms as like a bonsai tree at my house, and possibly the pink leaves to brighten up whatever build I make. Because I know the pink sounds gay as hell, but honestly, like, some things look better with pink. Like, I don't want to just, I mean, I don't know. It's kind of weird. I was gonna say, I don't want to just have some chick that doesn't like color at all and just likes black, but at the same time, I might also like that. I might be into that. Any chicks that are above the age of 20, South Carolina, might be able to hit me up. But it's like some things use other colors. Some colors complement others well. And I think since I worked in a field that requires you to have a lot of colors in front of you at all times, it's kind of opened my mind to the idea of, hey, you don't necessarily have to cancel out a color just because you think that someone's going to judge you because of the color. How much health does this guy have? Are all donkeys exactly the same? No, it's not. This one is better. I'm having you. You're mine. You're my donkey. Donkey! Yes. I now have a donkey. Oh, I already have leather too. That's good too. Alright. I'm gonna put beef on the main line too, so I know. Sadly, it's not a mule, so I don't have a chest I can put on its back, I don't think. That's how that works, right? You can't put a chest on a donkey's back or a horse's back, but you can put it on a mule's back, because mule is the mixture between the two and it can actually carry shit. Yes? Okay. That time I had a message in Discord, it wasn't chat. I have Discord notifications off though. I don't want to hear that loud ass fucking notification sound. Anytime I heard that sound, it gave me PTSD of my fucking sister at fucking like 3 o'clock in the morning listening to her friends from across the world. I'm like, shut fuck up. I mean, I've played with some people across the world, including people that were playing Minecraft across the world. Fucking, when I played Fortnite, I played with a guy from New Zealand for a while. It's like... There we go. There's a vanishing. Don't have anything, so don't really need that. Ooh, something I could use though. But I don't have the space for, so I don't need to make it in my inventory until it's a necessity. Because I can definitely get it in the nether. I was going to grab magma blocks. But that's because I was going to make a water elevator, but I'm not going to be able to even get soul sand until I make it to the nether anyway, so I probably shouldn't grab the magma block now. Oh no. I'll turn it off for next time. We'll do it like how I was going to do it last time, where it will be peaceful, then easy, then hard. Hard, then normal, not hard right away. I do have my 3-piece wool, good. Oh my god, my dog doesn't shut up. He always barks. Dobby, this stupid little chihuahua fucker. Dobby! Dobby! I'm sorry for all you horse lovers, I just need leather. Some people have morals for video game characters. My morals is I'm not allowed to kill kids. On purpose. If I kill a kid by accident in Minecraft, then I feel really bad for doing it. But at the same time, like, it's Minecraft. I know I don't want it to fucking be dead. But at the same time, it is just coding. It's not like an actual creature. Now, if it was an actual creature that died, I would be like, yeah, no, all you guys get to survive. Except for the cows, I'd probably still kill them to get leather and to get food. Because I can't go long without a steak or a chicken sandwich or like hamburger meat at any point in time in life. Even whenever my body needs hamburger meat or like a cow. There's the village. I finally have, and that's a blacksmith. That's the last thing I was looking for was a village. And then I was gonna be done. And now God just placed it upon me because I'm going around killing these things trying to figure out what to do. I was trying to end off the video and this is the best way to end it. With an roar of knowing that I now have a place for the rest of the series. There we go. Alright. I almost am back. And once I get to this village, where did... Aw, you mother... He turned around. I was like, where's this village? I just turned. Alright, there we go. I have now made it to the other side of the water. There's 2 blacksmiths! Hell yeah! Donkey, stay. You know what? I'm going to find a place for you real quick. There we go. I'll need to get an anvil to name you. I now have iron armor. Yay. And and there's snow and ice not too far away from me. This is like the best location I could have asked for. It has a little bit of everything. I'm going to check this map and find out what seed this is. I will put this seed in the description of the YouTube video if I edit the YouTube video. If I don't, then I'm just going to, I will post it somewhere. I will find somewhere to put it. Alright, that's free iron and free gold, but I need to find out how to get more room in my inventory. Redstone. I want to pull that to my inventory instead. Bed, because I have the other thing instead now. Just a bed from here. And before I mess up and die, I'm going to sleep at this village, so I spawn at this village. There's pumpkins nearby, there's a few blacksmiths, there's multiple hay bales. I can get these hay bales and then make, whatchamacallit, there's spruce trees over there, so I don't even have to go far for spruce anymore. I can just put that there and get another inventory slot open. I'm gonna step into this house real quick. Thanks for all those potatoes and these emeralds, but thank you and you're welcome. That's what he just said. He was a very respectful villager. I'm gonna put this quick charge one right there for a second. Emeralds don't need right now. I will grab those emeralds, don't worry, but right now I am not focused on that. I am more focused on getting the tool I need. I forgot, I have to put something else back first. Let's put the saddle and these sticks. Alright, so I'm gonna collect these bits of hay, get over to my donkey, find a specific house that I want to claim next to that donkey. Because, let's face it, I am not moving that pen, and I don't think there's another pen that's going to be suitable for my donkey around here. And is that a ravine in the middle of the fucking village? This is some, like, dream level luck on Minecraft. Where the hell does this look for me all the time? Like, I know Dream fakes this shit. We all know that. It was like, how did you know to turn that exact way to jump off the hill into, like, the only thing of water in the nearby area? Kinda suspicious. And even if he was like, yes, I look at our Minecraft Atlas, I'm so sorry. I've looked at Minecraft Atlas. They don't even tell you that good of details. It just tells you approximately where to be looking with your cursor later. Alright. Where did I put my donkey exactly? Because I am now going to either put my donkey there and live at that house, or live at the house next to it, because it's closest to the farm stuff. Or I can live next to the blacksmith, but I don't think I'm necessarily need to live next to the blacksmith. Because blacksmiths is just their chest that I care about. Past that, like, they do offer you versions of diamond armor, which becomes really cheap to get. But I don't really need it at this moment in time. I don't even need any of that stuff. Oh, wait a minute. That's the house I said I was going to claim, right? This is the, yeah. I'll leave some grass, but I'm not going to leave too much because sometimes grass can be annoying to deal with and can get my creature killed. But yeah, no, if I'm killing creatures in this game, the code is this. I can kill this because it's a creature by itself and it's a phone girl adult. I can't kill this because it's a baby and it's not going to give me any resources. And most of the time, whichever creature that's following, I will not kill because I'm like, that's your mother figure. I will leave you guys because I don't want to leave a horse out in the open with its mother or without its mother. Even though you are bits of coding, I still have morals. But there is some times where I break those morals, only whenever it's like, I am tired of looking for leather everywhere else. I know for a fact that he's going to give me leather, and I hit the horse multiple times and get leather from it. I'm so glad Minecraft don't have the same physics as Ark does, though. Because if I were to hit one of these guys, all of these guys would have been running by now. Or trying to kill me, one or the other. They probably would all been running, though, because they are horses and they are kind of, like, naturally scareder of items. I don't want to live in that house just because of how, like, fucked up it can be. But I'm going to live at this house right now. This is the perfect place to start. We're starting off the entire series here. I'm going to quickly build a crafting table and put that in the roof. He doesn't shut up. He never does. He can shut up for 2 minutes. And that's it. Dobby! Sorry if I yelled at you guys. I'm sorry. I should probably turn that down. Hey! He's still growling. Sorry. Alright. Boom. Alright. And now this, I will put my diamonds in. There's a couple of things that I'm gonna do real quick. I'm gonna put all my stuff back in this chest, but I'm also going to make 2 more furnaces to start the smelting process, and then I will be excluding this, or not excluding, wrapping up this video, whatever I was trying to say there instead. I was trying to use a different word, but like I said earlier, my first grade English teacher wasn't there, so me and a lot of people in my class got fucked with English, so I don't speak proper English. Leave me alone. Can I put those in there? No, I can't. Damn, that would have made it so much easier. Imagine smelting an entire iron block and getting an entire iron block out of it. I mean, it already does that anyway. I just don't know why they don't make it that much of a value trade, but I guess it's because, like, then that would mean that if you were to save up your iron and put it all together instead, you can produce more by making less, and people would abuse that system. But at the same time, same goes with our fucking real world. Why don't we actually solve people's problems? Oh, because if we solve people's problems, they'd stop giving us their money. Because we keep telling them that their problems are their money, so we can keep them working as long as we keep telling them that. But as soon as we solve their problems without them having to work for it, even though we know we could do that, we're not going to, because then people are going to use the system that we've put in place. That's their excuse, but really it's just they are being lazy pieces of shit and want to keep all the money to themselves instead of making everyone equally rich. See, I'm not saying it. On paper, communism, not such a bad idea. On paper. Ever put in practice, it's always stupid because there's always one dumb person that goes, oh, I'm doing this for communism. And then you're like, no, you're not. I know. You're really just in it for the money and you're trying to be a dictatorship. Because that's what happened the last 2 times that people were like, oh no, we have communism. And it's actually not even the last 2 times. It's like every single time that it's ever been established that we are a communistic country. We're capitalist and socialist, but that's because we like making money and forcing people to live their lives the way we want them to. And I guess to stop villagers from being able to cross into my house without me wanting them to, I'm going to make something real quick. It's going to be really annoying for us But don't know how I feel about that. I feel like I'm gonna just bring this back this way and we'll crouch, leave the room whenever we need to. And then I have a perfect view of Donkey out my window. Yay! I like that. I have a perfect view of Donkey and the sun rise and set. This is now my spawn point. I now have everything I will need. Alright. Oh. If you guys enjoyed today's video, please like and subscribe and leave a comment down below, and I will catch you guys all in the next video. Bye. And now that's done for the YouTube side of things. For the actual video. Perfect timing too, because then my dog wasn't barking. But see you guys later, stream. I'm sorry for leaving you guys so abruptly, but it is currently 8:40 at night. I am tired. I want to go to bed. I'm going to probably stream around this time tomorrow, but that's about it. I'm going to walk the dogs though, and I will be back on here whenever I get a chance to. Maybe episode 2 will be better. Alright. Bye. Where is... That's the wrong screen. There we go. And you guys have music.